All right, so here's Alden Davis, and Alden, of course, just back from a triumphant tour of where?
Well, let's see. It would have been
China,
Portland, Maine.
Portland, Maine?
China, there was Ohio.
He's a corporate consultant, but he's by training an engineer and worked at Pratt for 170 years. And now is kind of going around running seminars and stuff like that.
Absolutely right.
So we give it to you for free every day. Don't even have to pay expenses. Is this great or what? What are we doing today?
Well, today we're going to talk about the crisis of caring. It's always good to be with you for our Saturday morning Star Power session, Coaching to Thrive in Uncertain Times. Since we were last together, Coach has gotten worked up about disengaged employees and the management who is driving them there. A crisis of caring is afoot. Be here after Weather and Sports as we explore how to avoid this most dangerous emotional place of, I just don't care. Go to myvaluetree.com and review today's handout, the Caring Survey to prepare.
Well, there you are. This will be fun. All right. Hey, look, 118 WTIC. So, Matt, are the donuts from Luke's good? We, of course, every time Alden comes in, we look forward to that. And by the way, Alden, the last time he was on was, I think, Labor Day. Mayor of the Saturday Morning Playhouse is Luke's Donuts on West Avon Road. So stop by, say hey to Ali and the guys. And by the way, kind of a variation here. We had a nice glazed donut, but it had sprinkles on it, but not the regular sprinkles. These were like big sprinkles, multicolored.
These are seasonally appropriate Halloween sprinkles.
Okay, so I feel disengaged. Sorry. Can you help me? Can you help us?
You know, it's so good to be with everyone this beautiful fall Halloween day. By the way, you didn't mention how much you liked my my solar panel costume today. I was shining for you.
And you don't have any pumpkins at the house because they decompose and release methane, which will, God,
man, welcome to Saturday Morning Coaching, where our goal is to thrive in these uncertain times. A most important session is ahead of us, what I call a crisis of caring. Caring is one of the most significant attributes we can have, but recent encounters in my journeys show that caring is being crushed out of people. To me, it is a major business sin to squander this most precious aspect of people, to care. You remember the movie Terminator? In the final scene, the unstoppable killing cyborg is stuck in a big press machine and gets slowly compressed until the red light in its eye gets crushed out. This is what's happening to too many people today. For example, as I was picking up my last rental car, I was chatting with the wonderful woman who's always there to take care of us. How you doing today? I asked. Not so well. She says, the person before you was so unpleasant. Not that I can blame him. She proceeds to tell me how their policy is to take reservations in excess of the cars available.
Uh-oh.
This solves the problem of no-shows, but leaves her on the front line dealing with the fallout. She actually cares about her customers. She wants us to all have a great experience. She takes it personally when she tells someone no cars are available. You know, when you get stuck delivering unpleasant news like this frequently, the sparkle in your eyes would start to get crushed out as well. Sparkle is important. Years ago, we got to work with a quality sensei from Matsushita who spoke about people with shiny eyes. These are people who radiate positive energy, and you can see it in their eyes. They're engaged in their work. Look at the people around you. Look at their eyes. Are they dull and flat, or do they have a sparkle? Next day, I'm with one of the best institutional chefs in the area. She totally embraces the spirit of Kaizen, continuous improvement in her kitchen, and the lean principles can be seen in every aspect of how her kitchen runs. Employee engagement is standard practice in all she does. She is one of the most articulate people on lean that I know. She's enthusiastic about her craft, and she runs a strong business. She was regularly praised by the corporate executives and held in high esteem. Not only did she have shiny eyes, she effervesced with enthusiasm. But times change, management changes, and people start to take her excellence for granted. What happens to you when your heart is fully invested in what you do and it's disregarded? It starts to feel crummy, doesn't it? Needless to say, when I saw her, the sparkle was distressed. Month after month of no reinforcement was taking its toll, and she was now fighting to keep it alive. And what's most sad, she knew her sparkle was dying. Mm-hmm. Next day, I'm talking with the person running the conference center. Great person, super heart, cares about the work, but after regular encounters with contracting resources, no sense of being on a team, no thanks, the days become long and less fulfilling. Coach believes people want to serve a purpose. People want to matter in their work and in their home. Hey, did you see the article recently on robots that posited the one remaining advantage people have over robots is that we can distinguish emotional cues? We have emotional and social intelligence. That means we have self-awareness and know how to do relationship management. Hey, bosses, if caring is a currency, why should your people continue to invest without a return? Hey, customers, if caring is a currency, do you give an adequate return of nices to make you a good investment? Crisis of caring? I don't care about you, and you in return withdraw your caring from me. Weekend is coming up. Mom or dad prepares a great Sunday meal for the family. For you. They take their time to create something nice for you. They are investing their heart in you. Do you take it for granted? Do you feel it's your due? Do they owe this to you because you're so wonderful? Without commitment, you come, eat, and then watch TV. No thank you, no nothing. How long should they keep investing their caring in you? People are going to do nice things for you this Halloween. Try to create something special for you and your kids. Why? They care. When we squander the caring of those around us and they finally withdraw it, it will be a sad day indeed. Crisis of caring? You bet, and we all have a part. If you hear Coach this morning, start by recognizing the good people are doing for you. Say thank you to those that show you caring. Actually think about protecting their heart, their kindness. Demonstrate some concern for them. Try looking out for them. Remember, your caring heart is one of those great intangible assets that helps make you marketable and gives you an advantage in the coming robot age. I will intentionally go to places where I like the people and have a connection with them, like Luke's Donuts. And I will intentionally choose automated processes where no connection exists, like the gas station, based on the care with which the service is presented. Please protect your sparkle, be it at home or work. Your heart is too important. That means you may need to separate yourself from damaging relationships. And for those situations where the world has moved on and current people don't know your history of caring, it's time to refocus your care, create the new team. After many tough years on the corporate battlefield, I finally had to do this. The most dedicated corporate guy decided that I was no longer in it for the business, but all my efforts were for the people, customers, bosses, workers. Caring is the key. I'm Coach Davis.
Well, there you are. It was good.
You know, it's
Caring.
just...
Yes.
Then I come into a motel last week, and the woman who greeted me said, all I want to do is create a good experience for all my people. She still had great sparkle in her eye.
Wow.
She was ready to go. You know, we have so many people who still care, yet they're getting hammered down. And I think it's just up to all of us. Thank you, Ray, for the great work you do every day.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, thanks.
You know, there's a great line in the movie Office Space where the kid sits down and he goes, you know, Bob, I just don't care.
God, you can burn out. It's just you burn out. I mean, you just do.
Well, that's why somebody's saying thank you. Somebody's saying good job. Somebody's saying I appreciate what you do for me every day.
Well, that's weird because there was this Dairy Queen I used to go to once in a while, and there was a guy who's probably 40s.
Yeah.
And he was back there, and he was basically making the milkshakes, running the grill, and all that. But the guy loved it. And it's kind of like, wow, this is really he enjoys what he's doing. It's not exciting, but he kept it alive.
Yeah,
God
well,
bless
I
him.
mentioned I was just working up at some of New England's dairies, and one of the men I was talking to said, I remember when I was a kid, got to hang out when my dad was running the dairy. He said I'd get to go in, and he said all the men working in the dairy were whistling.
Wow.
What a great memory. You don't hear people whistle anymore.
A loss.